YouTube, it's Ashley, back again with another thrift haul, and I am back with a haul from some of my shopping in New York, and the first items that I'm going to show you are from, I guess I'd call it an antique store. It's one of those stores where different vendors rent out a spot and sell different types of items. In this particular haul, I will be... I'll show you those items first. I started describing the store and then I'm like, wait, those aren't the items that are in my hand. So I went to that antique store, and then we also, in Hudson, New York, stopped at a place that I guess is a thrift store. I don't remember what the sign said, but they had all these boxes out front. Some of them had records, some of them had books, so that's kind of what drew me into the store, because I saw some records in the boxes that I didn't already have, so I picked up some records there, and then I picked up a few like clothing, accessory related items, and some books. So, since I described the antique store first, I will start with those items which are behind me. And I picked up a couple books there and some records. So I got the Vegetarian Alternative, a guide to a healthy and humane diet, this book here. And then I picked up the Complete Potato Cookbook, which sounded good to me because I don't think there is a method of potato that I don't like. I like pretty much any type of potato: baked potato, french fries, boiled potatoes, potatoes au gratin, any kind of potato. And then I got this book, Story of Rock, The Beatles. Not gonna lie, the bright pink cover definitely caught my eye, but I just thought this was a really neat book about the Beatles. It just has a lot of their history, some really neat photos and stuff like that, so I thought it was pretty cool. It almost feels like a yearbook. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but that's what it feels like. So I'll show you the records that I picked up there. I got the soundtrack for Top Gun, which I have not actually seen that movie. I know people are probably going to think I'm crazy. I got the Best of the Carter Family. I got Cinderella. And this is another one that has the book inside. So it's got the book that, and I know I'm covering my face right now, but the book that you can actually read along with the record, and it's in really, really good shape. I got Catch Bullet 4, Cat Stevens. I got After the Gold Rush, Neil Young. I got Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii via satellite. And this one is, this one is a double disc or double record. And then I'll show you the items that I got from that second shop, the thrift store kind of store, or consignment shop, whatever it was. The prices started off seeming more thrifty, and then there were a couple items that seemed more consignment shop-like prices. So I'll show you the most expensive item first, but one that I was really excited about finding. I really liked the look of this leather bag. It's got the change purse type closure at the top. I'm not really sure what this is called. And it's got the long strap, so you can wear it as a shoulder bag. And I was a little put off by the price. It was $12, but this is an actual Coach bag. It's a vintage Coach bag. So I don't know that I even have any red leather bags. So because it was unique, it was Coach, I splurged a little bit and spent the $12 on it. And then this one's not for me, but I did buy this for my boyfriend's mother, and I've not given it to her yet. So now that I've dug it back out of the bag, I will remember to give this to her. But this I thought was a pretty good deal at $6.50. It is a silk scarf from Coach. And the last clothing item I got was this shirt, which I apologize, I did not button up. Try to throw a couple of the buttons together now so it doesn't look so sloppy. But it is a shirt from J. Crew, And it's called the boy shirt. I know it had something to do with boy, whether it was boyfriend or boy shirt. But it's embellished, so I'm not sure why it's called the boy shirt, but it is. So this is what it looks like. And the embellishment isn't showing. There we go. This is the embellishment at the top. It's just really pretty. And it's a gray shirt. And this one was $6.50. And then I did pick up 2 books. They were 50 cents each. This one is called Sushi for Beginners. And I think I've seen this a few times before. And this one is called The Undertaker's Rise of the Corpses. This one is a zombie book. And then I found some really neat records there. I got this one. It's called Ram. This one is a Paul McCartney and Linda McCartney record. I've never seen this one before. I also picked up this Paul McCartney record. And I liked how the back of this one, I believe that's T. And then I picked up a Stevie Ray Vaughan record. I picked up Pinocchio. I picked up Rod Stewart, Footloose and Fancy Free, one that I didn't have. I also picked up Duran Duran, Rio. And I picked up Casey and the Sunshine Band. I picked up Cat Stevens' Mona Bone Jackin. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's got a picture of a trash can on the front. And the last one, I was really excited about finding this, is Walt Disney Presents Rudyard Kipling's Just So Stories. And the reason I was so excited about this is in the same town, in Hudson, New York, basically the whole main street of the town is all antique stores and cute little shops. And we had gone into this antique bookstore. And at the time, well, I'm technically still reading it because I've lost and refound the book, but I was reading the Rudyard Kipling book, All the Mowgli Stories. And when we went into this antique bookstore, I kind of looked through the books by that author, Rudyard Kipling. He wrote Jungle Book. And I found a book of his, which is called, oh, you know what? This must be the book that I got from, what's it called? From Savers. So I actually showed this in a previous haul. I thought Just So Stories was the one that I picked up at the antique bookstore. Apparently it is the one that I picked up at Savers. I pick up so many books that I get them all mixed up in my head. So anyway, the one that I picked up at the antique bookstore is called The Light That Failed, Plain Tales from the Hills. And this is what it looks like. It doesn't have a dust jacket or anything like that. And this one, just trying to see if I can find the copyright date in it real quick, because I know these are older books. And I can't, so sorry about that. I was going to try to tell you how old this book is, but it isn't an older book. And those were the first items that I bought in New York. I think I could squeeze a couple more. We also went to, this was in, I'm trying to think of the name of the town, Saugerties. There's a town called Saugerties in New York, and it's not far from Hudson. We stopped there. It's a really cute little town. It's cool because all of the mailboxes in the town are all painted completely different. Like one of them was, it actually was formed into a cat, and there are ones that are painted like little houses, and it's hard to describe, but basically every single mailbox for the shops are completely different, and they're really artistic. So if you ever have a chance to go out there, definitely check it out. But there was a bookstore there that had a lot of used books, and I picked up some from that shop. I got Cooking with Fruit, And this one basically just has different chapters for all the different fruits and tells you recipes for each type of fruit. And then this one is called An Unquiet Mind, a Memoir of Moods and Madness. So that sounded like a pretty interesting story. This one is called Simple Organic Cooking. Another one of my vintage cookbook finds. This one is called The Book of Tofu. And when I was reading through like the preface in this book, it was talking about tofu being like the cool new thing, so I thought that was pretty neat. This one is Mueller's Classic Recipes for macaroni, spaghetti, and egg noodles. And this one, the way it is written and set up is really similar to those nitty-gritty cookbooks that I picked up from my boyfriend and I's last trip to Maine. I'm not sure if you guys remember that or if you've seen that haul video, but very similar setup to this book. And then the last book is Breads and Coffee Cakes. So that has some pretty delicious recipes in it too. And those books were all, you know, like $1 or $2 a piece, so pretty inexpensive. So that was everything. I still have more stuff to show you from New York, and then I can start getting to the stuff that I've bought since I've been back in Mass. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, leave me some feedback, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!